Hello everyone. Oh, dearie me. Am I on? I think I'm on. I'm on. We've got a sound. Very good. We're on. We're cooking with gas. Good evening, folks. Good evening. Just finished my dinner. That's why I'm about 3 minutes late. Whew, a bit of stuff now, a bit stuffed. So there's no interruptions. We're going to play right through and see where we get. Yes. So I came home from my little escapades into Birmingham. I thought on the train home, and I thought, you know what? I think I fancy some Baldur's Gate tonight. I was only away for one night, but in that one night, I really missed my computer games. So that's really bad, isn't it? I couldn't even cope for one night. I thought, I want to play something. So here we are. Anyway, so yes, Veldrin of Chednesad. Here he is, look. Good old Veldrin, Slayer of Lassana and many others as well. Conqueror of the fighting pits, making a name for himself, which he needs to do as a male drow, because obviously the males are usually under the bootprints of the females, so he has to work extra hard to get recognised around here, but he's doing a good job. And as far as I can remember, what we were supposed to be doing next. So we met Fairy, daughter of the matron mother. We have to perform a task. Meet her at the city entrance to receive further instruction. Until then, our time is our own. Well, is that so? Well, we don't want to waste time. We've done everything there is to do with this poxy place, we think. Oh, no we haven't apparently. Because the first thing we're going to do is identify some of these items that we have pilfered. We've got some braces, I believe, from... where do we get these braces from? From outside one of the fighters' guilds, in a little niche. We found one of them. We've got a halberd. We might be able to use the helmet, so we'll go with that. We have a rod, which we may be able to use, so we'll go with that. And this is the bastard sword that we got from is it Lassana that we bested in the pit. So we'll have Mira identify that. So, Blade of Searing, +3. Greetings, Obi Swan. Cajoli. Nice name. So this is a +3 sword. It does an extra bit of fire damage on the side. Known as the Troll Killer, apparently. Stash that away. And we have the Skull of Death, belonging to a necromancer leech, Nashtar Nicodemus, who forged the helmet from the bones of his own parents. As you do. When he finally fell, the Skull of Death was supposedly destroyed. However, doesn't seem to be true. His highest ranked generals would wear it when he rode into battle, using it to instantly slay the commanders. So it protects against crits, and it grants the death spell once per day, which is not really marvellous, to be honest with you. May end up selling that. It's a spell we have access to, although once per day could be a handy summon remover. We'll see. We have a rod of absorption. So it grants spell absorption for 4 rounds. Sounds useful, potentially. Can be used by not many people. Mage, definitely. Could be something for Nera to add to her list of implements that she's gathering here. And we have braces of binding. When donned, they bind the wearer's wrists together, making it quite difficult to wield a weapon or cast a spell. Okay, so this is a cursed item. Good for a practical joke or two, perhaps, but other than that, we may sell it. Godan would rather have the coin than play practical jokes. Okay, so that was. There's still some more stuff to identify, but we're not going to pay for that to happen. Right then, so we've sorted out that little issue. So yes, we'll enjoy some rest, some drinking, some sharing of tales in true drow fashion. Maybe we'll parade around the tavern, making sure that everybody here is quite aware of Veldrin's achievements thus far. Might as well blend in properly. And within 8 hours, we should be ready to speak to Fairy to see what our second task is, but of course not without downing a couple of hard-earned bitter blacks, of course, and resting in the royal accommodations. Ooh, my hands are cold. Need to warm up. It's been a nippy day today. Okay, so here we are, rested, recuperated, and ready to rock.
I will do my best.
So they've now removed themselves from the tavern, as shall we. We are obviously far too high rank now to be mingling with the commoners. Champion of the pits, master of the jewels. We're a bit beyond. We're a bit above the Poxy Tavern now, with the pathetic excuse of drow in there. Okay. Let's see what's next on the list of tasks. Who is this slave dares walk across our path? Go round us.
Yes, very well.
It is you again.
You have finally come. Good, your timing is excellent, as I had just arrived here recently myself. I trust you are ready to leave presently? Yeah, of course we are. Ready to go? What exactly are we to be ready for, Fairy? Why have you brought us out here? Is this some fool ambition of yours? None of my ambitions are foolish, Solofane. And we are here to perform a service for the good of the city and the matron mother. I wasn't aware Mother Argerus did anything for the good of the city. Oh dear, is he? I've got a feeling he's talking a little bit out of turn. Silence! You will obey, male. An eye-tyrant, a beholder, is in the city smuggling adamantite. The matrons have decided we are to kill it. What is this? Did you say we? I did. I am to join you in this duty. The eye-tyrant has come on his spelljammer ship near here. Solofade and I will go and scout it out, alone. Veldrin, I trust you can find your own way to the ship. It is off one of the platforms in the southeast of Ustnatha. Do not take too long to catch up. Come, Solofane, we can catch up on old times. There's got to be something going on between, or maybe perhaps in the past, going on between those two, because he takes liberties with his tongue.
What is my task? Done.
But that's to say that the drow culture doesn't really lend itself to male and female long-term relationships, so that's rather bizarre indeed. Right, okay then. Behold, as you say. It's become something, beholder slaying is somewhat of Godan's, or should I say, Veldrin's specialty. Of course, when equipped with the suitable tools to do the job.
On my honor, as you ask.
So, southeast, which would indicate in and around here. past the wizard's tower. Pretty much all drow wizards are male. So I imagine when any drow see Nera, of course disguised as a drow, casting spells, I think they'll probably find her very bizarrely strange. Right, well, let's drop the party just to wait behind here.
Yes?
Veldrin has got this under control.
It shall be.
Ah, it is you again.
Veldrin, finally. We have been watching the crew leave the ship for their rest, and I suspect the Eye Tyrant is soon to follow. We must be ready. Make sure none of your attacks harm either me or Fairy. Such accidents happen far too often, and you are not trusted here. Indeed. Although I can... wait! Be still. It comes. I sense it. Be ready. I wonder what happens if we do bring accidental harm.
What is my task?
Okay. Here is a regular beholder. Shouldn't be a problem for good old Veldrin. And down it falls.
A most brilliant victory. The Spider Queen smiles on us today. We have spat in the great eye of the Eye Tyrants and lived to tell the tale.
The battle music barely had time to kick in. Right. Indeed, well done. Do not disturb the carcass, however. There will be several acolytes coming to deal with it. Deal with it? What do you speak of, Fairy? Why would acolytes wish to do anything with the corpse of an Eye Tyrant? Ask me no questions, Soliphane. We shall return to report to the matron mothers. Veldrin, I will see you again in the tavern within 3 days. What's going on here, Fairy? This is too suspicious. Do as you are commanded, male, and live. Veldrin, journey about the city at your will, but remember our meeting. Do not be late. Okay, so they're reporting to the matron mothers. Yeah, not to disturb
Consider it done.
the body of the Eye Tyrant, and we should return to the
Patience,
tavern
poor cities.
On
Our
my
stay
honor.
had best be a short one.
for our third task. I wonder how many tasks we have to perform here before we are entrusted with whatever on earth we're supposed to be entrusted with to gain access to these flipping eggs. I mean, as much as this place is kind of along Godan's wavelength in terms of, you know, how we deal with the lesser beings, and, you know, Fairy talked about having slaves at our beck and call, all that kind of stuff does sound very nice, but the simple fact of the matter is, there's just bloody no sunlight or anything.
It shall be.
So back to the tavern then. I don't know how quickly they're going to return here. Okay. Rather instantly, which is nice. We don't propose to wait 3 days
Yes.
to get this done. We're very busy people.
Consider it done.
In fact, we can just realise we've rested here. We can identify some more items. So this is Hilt of the Equalizer. We have the blade and we have the pommel jewel. So now we can craft the Sword of the Equalizer. We can also craft the Gessen bow because we have the bow and the string. God knows when we're going to get back to Afghan to speak to Cromwell. It's been some time. Yeah. But that's 2 items that we can craft. And a halberd. Ooh, a +4 weapon. Dragon's Breath. Trying to profit from the strength of greater beings, many years ago the mage Ullian founded a dragon-worshipping cult under the moniker Son of Drago. Interesting. When Dragon's Breath strikes an opponent, it releases the harsh flames of a red dragon, the poisonous vapour of the green dragon, the blue dragon's lightning bolt, a spray of a black dragon's acid, and the white dragon's penetrating cold. Unfortunately, Ulian himself was the first to feel its effects, slain by the ambitious Jaramor who sought to rule. So it's a dragon +4 weapon that does cold, fire, electrical, acid, and poison damage. I don't think any of us can wield a halberd, unfortunately. But that's a pretty nice weapon. Sling it in the bag of holding with the rest of the junk. I say, you know, Valigar's body still lying there in state. Yep, he's still dead. You know, Firecrack's challenge, piece of scroll, Orcish cookbook, a selection of keys, a crap ton of weapons, more parchments, Mithral tokens, a hand of a vampire, some kind of an orb, some tadpoles. I still believe that one of the tasks that we have to do for Fairy is probably going to involve Kuatoa blood, Eye Stalk of the Elder Orb, and Elder Brain of the Illithids. Thankfully, we have all that, so that should be a nice, quick, and easy one. You know, some robes, a gem, some brine potions, amulets. Yeah, a rather hodgepodge mix of items in the bag of holding. I'm sure it's a lot of fun tipping that out on the floor to sort it out. Right, let's see what's next on the list. Bag of hoarding, indeed.
What is my task?
I don't recall seeing a bag of holding in the original Baldur's Gate 2, so I was like, oh, this is nice. This is a nice addition. It just makes life a little bit easier for the inventory management. And unbeknownst to me, actually, this bag of holding that we've got here, this blue one, this was in the original game. So I don't know if I missed it, because I can't recall having one of these. I remember getting a potion case and the scroll case and all the other stuff, but I don't recall getting a bag of holding. But yeah, this was in the original game.
I will do my best.
Ah, it is you again.
Didn't we get that from the maze? The Bodhi's maze? I'm sure we did. It is good that you have come, Veldrin, so very quickly as well. Up until now, I have only had the company of Solofane, and this pathetic melancholy has nearly drained my patience. So I shall be brief and send you on your way. You would like that, Solofane, yes? Just spit it out if you must. Good grief, he takes a liberty. Very well. The matron mothers have decided to... The deep gnomes, the Svirfneblin, have not shown enough fear of the drow of late. So it is time to teach them a lesson. Mother Argulus has volunteered you for this particular service. You want me to kill Svirfneblin? Gnomes? Such a minor task, and I am to waste my time on it? I have better things to do, woman. You have better things to do than serve the Queen of the Demon Web Pits, Master Lolthur's health. Pfft. As if the Spider Queen would care what we do with the deep gnomes. Send Veldrin if you're so interested. I'm sure he can do it without me, I assure you. No, you will go with Veldrin. Argue again, and it shall be your tongue, Solofane. Approach the Svirfneblin village in the Great Caverns and await a patrol. Slaughter them and bring back proof of the deed. Return here in a few days. If this is what the matron mother decrees, then I have little choice. I will go now. Veldrin, catch up quickly. I expect you there without delay. Ooh, it's a little bit on the harsh side. I mean, of course, we visited the Svirfneblin village. They helped us out, putting us in contact with Adelon. They seem like a jovial bunch, to be fair to them. Me personally, I feel, you know, horrible. Effectively, we are tasked with slaughtering a patrol of Svirfneblin here. Quite the heinous task. But of course, our budding hero Godan wouldn't bat an eye about doing such things when there are bigger things at stake.
Yes.
And nobody else in the party seemed to chirp up in disagreement. So, unfortunately, we're going to set to butcher's work.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So we shall head towards the old village and see what occurs.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
The hell is this? Most powerful of Drow, forgive my insolence in speaking before being told to do so, but I must beg your attention a moment. Yes, we don't have time. We're in the middle of doing a task. Do not speak to me again. The business of my master proposes is not nonsense. His interests are of paramount importance, and I would beg of you that you do not refuse what you have not yet heard. I beg that you come close to the tank that he might make contact with your mind. I'm assuming he means this thing, which appears to have a rather large creature in it. Looks almost like a large fish. And it did pique our interest. Must say, it did pique our interest, and Godan did approach it when we first entered the city. So, although we do have something to do, we'll just take a quick look. And yeah, exactly just what kind of creature we're talking about here. The tank is a hindrance that my master would rather do without, but it is more comfortable than the coldness of the stonework in the city. Come close to him and he will speak to your mind. It is the way of his kind. Please, do not tarry. He will announce an alarm to the city if you keep him waiting. An alarm to the city. Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Hang fire, hang fire.
Yes. Done.
So what is this all about? Why do you interrupt my work? Aboleth. So here, this of course was the Aboleth tank. Hear me, hear my thoughts in your mind. I am ambassador, but I have a service I demand of you, one that you will perform discreetly and with haste. With haste? I'm in the middle of doing something. Which one is most urgent? Why would I stoop to working for a fish? It's kind of blunt, but probably something Godan would say, given that he's in a hurry. Maybe a slip of the tongue. You will stoop, if I so command, surfacer. Ooh. He sees through our visage, does he? I can see it in your thoughts, clearly. Do you wish this secret announced to the mind of every drow within the city? Okay, he's got our attention. No, I did not think that you would. You will do as I ask, and you will walk away free. I care not why you are here. The concerns of your kind are worthless. You will do the task I set before you, or your identity will appear in the mind of every drow within this city. Are my thoughts clear? Good. I ask of you, I command a deed of violence. I call for a death, that I might learn more of this place. It is simple, brutal, and more suited to you than my petty servant here. Quilu, a priestess, I would learn of her faith and the power it grants. Her mind is the prize, and I would have you bring it. Slaying a drow priestess sounds rather an issue. Yeah. Isn't that going to cause a scene? I do not require her as a whole. As I said, it is her mind that I require. Kill her, slay her in her home and temple, retrieve her brain and bring it to me. Good grief. Kill her, chop her skull, scalp her, remove brain, as you do on a regular basis down here. That is a task, the command I give. You will obey or I reveal you and you die. That is your choice. Okay, it sounds simple enough. I mean, we're used to killing things, and certainly we do not wish for our identity to be revealed whilst we are in the midst of a drow city. That would be rather irksome. So, I suppose we're going to have to do it. Quilu makes her home behind the second door from the bottom in the Female Fighters Society. Attack quickly and none will sense the deed. Return swiftly, I demand. Okay, well, I know we've got to go to the other place quickly as well, but we're still here, so I think this hopefully won't take too long. Famous last words. We'll just
What is my task?
quite slight diversion,
As you ask.
slay a drow priestess in her own temple, lop off her scalp, take her brain out, and then return it to this fish creature. I mean, all in a day's work. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is very, very bizarre request. A very not something we anticipated doing for sure, but it's a welcome distraction from
On my honor.
doing the task for Fairy.
It shall be.
Let's just pop inside here and see what's going on. Drow servant, Quilu, Drow servant, up to be spellcasters. We've got some minute meteors.
Yes.
Right.
What is my task?
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry for the intrusion, but we've got to do this.
On my honor. Another day. Yes.
Quickly kill it.
What is my task?
What was that? What's she done? Panicked? Couple of panics, that's fine.
On my honor.
Ready for anything.
Casting Breach.
Yes.
Have Godan move in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did she cast Breach? Remove Fear would be handy right now. But the only people that can cast it are panicked. Another mage down there.
Be quick with it.
This has turned a little bit messy.
Happy to help.
She cast Breach yet?
To try to help anyway. I'm ready.
He should be able to hit this with Breach cast.
A solid hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Minute meteors. Oh my god, there's a lot of drow mages here.
What'll it be?
A lot. Which is bad news indeed.
What do you want, groundling?
Very bad news.
What is my task?
I think we're going to use an oil of speed with Godan here because... Oh, where is it? We need to act quickly. These mages could be problematic. Drink... Oh, that's probably... Oh, it does double attack rates. That's what we want. We want the attack rate, not the movement speed. So that's fine. It does both. That's good. Right, now you... Have you cast... Jesus, Jesus. Let's see if we can... cast some distractions. So them two are running around. They're fine. They're out of harm's way for now. He's taking care of this servant. Corgan is lobbing axes.
Be bloody ready.
Neera's casting minute meteors.
Ready for anything.
Interrupt. Interrupt, please.
Bark your orders already.
Interrupt, please. I don't know what they're casting, but it surely won't be good.
On my honor. Yes.
Godan's coming down. Wolves coming in.
A solid hit.
What was that that was cast? Magic resistant. Okay, that's fine.
What gives?
All right. The hard way it is.
What is my task?
Busted Baker's immune.
Right, okay. You can cast your little fireball spells, not a problem. Another breach is required here.
Happy to help. To try to help.
Because you have some kind of globe on. Right, that's good.
On my honor.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
Yes.
Right, last one.
Busted Baker's immune.
The hard way it is.
Shadow Dord.
What is my task? Consider it done.
Shadow Dord. Or is it dead? Nope.
On my honor.
Fun.
Busted Baker's immune. Busted Baker's immune.
That's not gonna work.
Has she been polymorphed?
Oh,
Busted
for the
Baker's
love of
immune.
Hey, this. That wasn't even close, was it? I'm ready.
Yeah, we're not really hitting him. No more breaches. Remove magic? No. Sequencer. Just gonna have to be patient. Lower resistance. Godan's got a dispel magic.
Yes.
Let's try that with his axe.
What is my task?
Let's try
On my
now.
honor. A solid hit.
Okay, it's hitting now.
Yes.
Good.
What is my task?
Oof.
On my honor.
Bloody hell.
I await your word.
That was quite a lot of mages.
Yes. It shall be.
Let's not dither here. Let's not dither. Let's not wait too long. Right, where's the brain? Where's the brain? Are we supposed to be bringing back a brain? Oh, it's somewhere down here. Drow equipment, a scroll, a dagger, a brain. Yes, come on, are you still running around panicked? Okay, not a problem.
I am ready.
Just take your time. $12 gold pieces. Oh, look at all this stuff. Should probably move quite swiftly, really. Get away as far as possible from the commotion.
Nature's servant awaits.
But we can't help ourselves.
What would you have me do, if that is what you want?
Make sure we're not missing anything. Nice bed. Alright, that's hopefully gone unnoticed
Consider it done.
by the
Gather
rest of
your
the
party
city.
before venturing forth.
So there's the brain. Enchanted dagger. Bone blade +4. Simple dagger, seemingly. Steel blade with a bone handle. However, it is incredibly powerful. Forged by an unfortunate Durgar smith centuries earlier, the handle was carved from a tooth of a black dragon, and the blade was tempered in the blood of its creator. Hexat's kind of the dagger collector. She's got, you know, a decent little collection going on now. Fire tooth, red dragon tooth. Now we've got a black dragon tooth blade. Pixie prick. Love that name. The jade fang. That's not a bad little collection of daggers.
On my honor,
Right, quick sticks.
I will do my best.
Task has been carried out. God, Godan was so quick with double haste. It's ridiculous.
Yes? Yes.
Hear my will. You return. Let me see your thoughts. Let me see what you have accomplished. Yes, yes. This will be most useful. Consuming the brain somehow. Don't think he can resist. Do I get anything in return for bringing you this priestess's brain? Godan asking, rather boldly. Reward? Your secret kept is your reward. Ask no more of me, or you are revealed to all. Speak to no one of me, or you are revealed. I dismiss you. Leave before I reconsider my generosity. You serve well, but now you are useless. Go. Cast a sight. Look at that. Fair enough. We get to keep our anonymity. I can't even say the
What
word.
is my task?
Our secrecy.
Very well.
You must gather your party before
There's a
venturing
slight
forth.
detour there. A little bit of business to take care of. Certainly we had to do that task. We could not be risk being revealed by old fish face there. And Aboleth. So now we make haste to the Sverfneblin village. Come on, slowpokes, come on. Think I have time to waste here on you?
Yes?
No,
You are lucky.
nearer.
Yes.
Do not talk back to me.
I await your need.
Be quick with it.
On my honor. Yes?
And why are you all the way over there?
As you ask.
Where's the village? It's up here. We may have taken a wrong turn. Okay, so this is Solothane.
What is might it shall be.
I do what I must.
Finally, there you are. We shall wait here for the patrol to come to us. Once one will come soon, I expect, and then we can get this over with. Interesting. We can ask him to return to the city. If only... I mean, he's probably not going to do it, but if we could maybe try to influence him to defy fairy, it would please us greatly to see him punished. Yes. Well, if you want to return to the city, Godan suggesting, we can take care of a few Svirfneblin. You know, go put your feet up in the tavern. We won't say a word to fairy. No, at all, we shan't. Leave you to deal with the deep gnomes alone? You would trip over your own feet and be lost. Why would I even consider such a thing? Because we want you to get into big trouble. No, because... because we are more than capable of handling a few deep gnomes. You have seen us, or surely you have heard of our exploits in the fighting pits, in the dueling ring. Come on now, one warrior to another. However, if you want to dance to fairy's tune, like little lapdog, then stay. No skin off our nose. Perhaps I will take you up on your offer. Fairy enjoys making me dance, and I have no desire to comply. Are you sure you can accomplish this? Of course I can. I'm Veldrin of Chednus Hat. Very well, I will go. Once the deed is done, take the helmet of the leader and return to the tavern in Usnatha. I will meet you there. Do not fail, Veldrin. Oh, we won't fail. But we can't wait to see the backlash when Fairy realises you've defied her orders. Oh dear, Solofane, are you that foolish? We'll enjoy seeing him strung up.
On my honor.
Right, for now,
Consider it done.
we wait for a patrol. Godan's haste wearing off. Oh! We hear footsteps. La 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 well la 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 la. Patrolling down, all innocent, all jovial, the little gnomes. Oh, I feel so sorry for them.
Yes?
So very sorry. Hello, my little gnome friends. Leader and some minions.
What is my task?
Cut the head of a snake, the rest will surely wither and die. I make no apologies. Die! Drow all gone Die, Svirfneblin scum! Alarm! Dum.
On my honor.
Too slow!
We got to business.
Too slow!
Oh, I am good.
Yes? Solid hit.
Stonebreaker.
Look at that. Godan kills things quicker than the entire party can kill things. Entire party versus that, it's still alive. Godan versus that, it's dead.
What is my teach helping?
Okay, they're caught up.
What do you want?
Slightly. Feel a little bit harsh, gotta say. Poor innocent little Svirfneblin just out patrolling, not harming anybody. Just slaughtered and butchered. Patrol leader's helmet. Dear. Right. Now that the grim deed is done,
On my honor.
let's go back
Consider it done.
to the tavern to see what Fairy makes of Solofane's defiance. Should be fun. We'd be very, very disappointed if she doesn't take action. I should quite assure you of that. I'll have to deal with my conscience later. What? You think Godan cares that he's killed some poxy Svirfneblins? You Think he's going to lose sleep over it? In those rather luxuriously comfy royal accommodations? Oh, you know, with a slight dizzy head from all the bitter blacks? I don't... yeah, he's going to be up all night.
Yes? I will do my best. Yes.
He fits in like a charm, doesn't he?
Very well.
Okay, so they are both together, so she must realise something is afoot here.
What is my task? Done.
Ah, it is you again.
You return, and with a Swerfnibeln helmet, no less. Good. I am sure the gnomes are scrambling as we speak to provide a tribute to the matron mothers. Yes, I'm sure the gnomes were suitably impressed by our display of viciousness. No doubt they had no inkling we were capable of such a feat. What is this? Are you losing your stomach for blood, Solofane? The Spider Queen would be displeased to hear such, I would think. I save my wrath for the Drow's true enemies. Lolth knows this, as does the matron mother of my own house. It is not for you to decide, male. I shall have your bloody heart ripped from your chest on the altar if you continue to speak. I call your bluff, arrogant one. Act, and you risk war between your house and mine. How would Mother Argelus see that, I wonder? It is almost worth it to silence your impudent tongue. If a handmaiden were to see you speak to me such, she would flay you open without a second thought. You should be so lucky to spawn a bitch. Oh, God. Bah, I will listen no more. Veldrin, meet me within my private quarters in the Female Fighter Society. Within 1 hour. Veldrin, do not be late. Private quarters? Fine. Good. You, Solofane, will wait until the matron mothers finds another task to set you to. May it lead you to a gruesome death worm. Level up. Wow. He's openly called her a bitch in public, and she cannot do anything about it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Besmirched in front of strangers.
On my honor.
I won't have that. If I was in her shoes, I'd off. Who cares about a guild war? His head would be rolling. Right, Godan is ready to level up. Level 16, Dwarven Defender. Very nice indeed. 3 hit points, additional law and Thaco reduced by 1. Very good, very good. Jaheira's very close to leveling up in fighter. She's quite close to leveling up. Level 18 thief. Nearer. It's always the mages that seem to level up the slowest. Mind you, she's quite far behind. Oh, it tells you there. You don't have to calculate it in your little head. So Jaheira is next. Probably then Viconia.
Yes.
Within 1 hour, we were commanded to get there. I mean, not that we like to jump at people's beck and call, but if she's asked to see us in her private quarters,
You must gather your party.
we
before
could be
venturing.
making progress.
It shall be.
And that's all we seek. Female Fighters Society. Did she say upper levels? Private quarters. Well, we'll start on the ground floor and work our way up if
What is
necessary.
my task? Consider it done.
Right, here she is.
On my honor. I await your word.
Don't mind if I have a nosy round first, do you, Fairy? Of course not. Just make this, okay. Just cursory look.
Ah, it is you again.
You are lucky that my mood is improved, male. I was pondering having you tortured for my amusement, but the whim has passed. Yeah, right, love. You wouldn't even dare lay a finger on us. The mighty Veldrin. You're trying to fool. You needn't look so nervous. Fool. If I desired you for intimate matters, you'd be naked and sweating already. Nero's face, horror-struck. No, I need you for something else. You are aware of my relationship with Solofine, yes? Well, of course we are. Any other regular Joe male would have had his tongue ripped out, head stuck on the pike somewhere, no doubt, the way he's spoken to you. Our animosity is open and obvious. His insolence is beyond all endurance. I cannot tolerate it further without risking my position in LOL's hierarchy. Okay, I see where this is going. But I also cannot take action that would be traced back to myself or my house without risking war. So you shall take action for me. You will kill Solofane. Well, from the very first moment he insulted me when we met in the street, I've had a grudge against that man. It'll be a pleasure. But of course, we won't divulge that it'll be our pleasure. We'd probably do it for free. No. What do we stand to gain from this task? You ask us to slay, I am assuming, quite an important person in the grand scheme of things. Surely something must be in it for us. Your reward is continued existence and my continued favour. You will do this because I command it. Or you shall suffer unspeakable torments. We are drow, and the drow show no mercy. My opportunity is nearly upon me, and I will not be distracted by a gnat at my back. Solofane has been given time off from his regular duties. You will find him in his quarters in the Male Fighters Society, sulking as his wont. He will not be expecting you, but nor will he suspect your true intentions, I imagine. He will greet you, and then you will kill him. I've got a sneaking suspicion that he may offer us a counter-proposal if we speak to him. Maybe. If they're from two rival houses, perhaps we need to pick one. I may be getting ahead of myself. Those of my house would be the first questions for his death, but you, without allies of any house, can get away with his murder. The old saying, gets away with murder, quite literally in this case. Once you are done, take his Puafui cloak and bring it back here to me. It shall make an excellent trophy. That is all. Do you understand what I ask of you, Veldrin? Telling anyone will bring death down upon yourself. I shall keep your secret if you keep mine. Yes. Yeah. Perhaps now is the time to blurt it out. Look forward to killing the arrogant bastard. It is good to see a drow male with a commendable lust for power. Continue this attitude, Veldrin, and things in Ustnatha will prove favourably for you. Go then. You have 3 days to hunt down the fool and return with his cloak. Do not fail me. Perhaps you should have left this conversation for away from prying ears, do you hear her? Despite what she says, Godan, we may be able to use the situation to our advantage. Perhaps there is no need to kill Solofane. Consider this at least. I'm assuming she's whispering this on the way out. Not telling us right in front of the woman.
Yes.
As I suspected, there could be an alternative here. Seemed to be the way it was going. Interesting. Who would we pick? I mean, personally, we should really side with the females because they are the most powerful of the two genders. You know? What would Solofane offer us that would be worth our time? Well, more than our time, than us actually killing her instead. You know, a female of a prominent house.
Consider it done.
We'd need some real strong assurances that you know, turning on Fairy would be worth our time. And coming from the spouting lips of a man that faces his own death, who could spout any old tosh in an attempt to spare himself, no doubt has his fears for his life, the mighty Veldrin standing before him with his axe in his hand, with a murderous look in his eye, could we even trust anything he would say? House Gelat. I'm wondering if that's actually his house.
On my honor, I will do my
She's
best.
house to Spanner. Okay, this is going to be quite a critical conversation.
Yes? Yes.
And in situations such as this, it's when you want Fedoran present, you know? Perhaps not Godan Firehammer.
I do what I must.
Veldrin,
When I must.
what are you doing
Know
here?
this well.
The matron mothers have not given me another task so soon, have they? I was given leave to rest. Ooh. Okay, I want to tell him I'm going to kill him to give him an opportunity to offer something else. Now, if we be so blunt as to just launch an attack now, I think that might be too. I don't want to say I'm not going to do it because we could, that could be a little white lie actually. In fact, no, we'll go middle of the road. This indicates that we have no choice but to kill you, Solifane. We have no choice. Just planting the seed there. That actually, I can offer you an alternative choice. Don't have to be so hasty, Veldrin. Ah, it was only a matter of time. She and I were lovers, but the matron mother saw she was feeling more care for me than the Spider Queen would allow. She suffered torture at the hands of the tentacle rods. I shudder at the thought. All that remained once the handmaidens were done was her ambition. And I remained only as a reminder of her weakness. Very well then, it had to end like this, and so it shall be. But Solifane shall not go quietly. Okay. Give the man his dues. He's not offering an alternative solution. And we're not going to... If he's not going to offer it, we're not going to press for it. You know... There could have been an alternative way to do this, but if this man is willing to go down fighting, then fine, let us fight. Let's get this over with. Okay, fine.
What is my task?
Do not touch this man, Godan instructing his party. He's mine.
I shall not yield to you.
Chunky fight, 1,000 pieces, head flow rolling off. Godan nonchalantly wiping the blade of his axe clean of Solofane's blood. Not a scratch upon him. Glanced and danced away from every blow. And he dared to question the fact that we couldn't kill a few poxy Sverfneblin.
On my honor.
If that is a fighter of some renown within this city, then I pity them all.
Yes? Very well.
Take his poxy cloak and return
What is
to
my
Fairy.
task? Done.
Yeah, give him his dues. He wasn't
On
one
my
for backing down like a coward. He fought to the end. We'll give him that. He fought poorly, of course, but we weren't certainly going to press for further information or alternative methods. Even though Jaheira was probably telling him, just don't be too hasty. We may be able to... shut up, Jaheira.
Yes?
You've travelled with me long enough to know I know what
Our
I'm
stay
doing.
had best be a short one.
It shall be.
Okay, so this is probably going to be a big step
my
in our furtherment now.
Consider it done.
Ah, it is you again.
Ah, I see you are carrying his puafwe, my darling Veldrin. Nera's face. Solofane is dead, yes? Yes, of course he's dead. Here, give it to me. She ain't using it as a trophy. She's going to end up sleeping with it, smelling it. Oh, my darling Solomphane. It had to be done, but I mourn for your loss. All love is foolish. You have done well, Veldrin. You have earned a place of honour in this house by serving me well. This shall not stop, naturally. First, I will speak to you alone, Veldrin. Now, just what that... Whatever Neera's elven name is. Just, quiet. Corgan, take her in hand, please. Just where do you think you're going?
It is you again.
I find you useful, Veldrin. You are a strong and powerful male, worthy of my bed. You shall remain here for a time and please me. Oh, hellfire. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, what does he do? What does he do? He has a legitimate excuse. Is this really necessary? Is this really necessary? A woman invites you to her bed. Is this really necessary? I've really got things to do, you know. I've got my beard to twirl into knots and stuff. Of course it is necessary, fool. The fact that I command it makes it necessary. Remove your clothing and come here already. Oh my god. Oh, this is so awful. This is so bad. How far should we push this? Would we risk angering this woman and unravelling all of our work? Oh. Oh, dear me. Dear, dear, dear. This could actually, if we, oh my god, this, I don't know how bad this could get. This could actually, I wonder if this could ruin our sort of, our thing. Oh, hell. Hell, hell, hell. Right, if we must do it, then we have no choice. The thing that was it's going through Godan's mind right now, I mean, obviously, Neera is outside. And... she slept with somebody else. Some person after Baldur's Gate 1 had finished. You know, and all that. Not that it's a game of one-upmanship or anything, but, you know, she must surely understand that this is a necessity given our current predicament. When a woman of such power commands you to lay in her bed, given what you know about the Drow culture, I'm sure Viconia is now regaling her with the history of Drow culture, and the fact of the matter is we really have no choice in this. Isn't that right, Viconia, when we come out and sort of ask her to cover up the situation? There's just so much to lose. And ultimately... yeah, no choice. Excellent! I shall show you my dark, Veldrin. Why, an evening with Fairy is worth more than an eternity with all other women. Come, I am anxious to begin. Oh, I'm sure you're anxious, love. I'm sure you're very anxious. This fine specimen of a man. Oh dear. Oh. You have sort of images of Neera's ear pressed to the door. Ah, finally you awaken. Come, rise, lazy one. I was almost ready to call you the slaves and have you beaten. There is much for you to do. It is time to introduce you to the matron mother of House Despanner. Mother Argulus is anxious to see the male who has done so much for Usnatha. You will go to the temple and meet me and Mother Argulus there. Do not delay, Veldrin. Mother Argulus wishes to speak with you immediately.
On my
Just
honor.
so we're clear, I don't care what you did in there.
Oh! Actually, it registers. That's kind of cool. I like that. We don't have to roleplay it. She's just actually telling us straight. That's really good. Good, because I'm not going to lie about it.
Don't care. Don't want to hear another word about it.
Well, okay. Oh, fine.
If I thought you were falling madly in love with the drow woman, it might be different.
But until we decide something else, we're free. Kind of free. Free? This was a necessity. This was not choice. Can you clarify free? Domestic now happening.
Nope. Let's get moving.
Oh, she's not happy. She's not happy. Fine. We shall talk about this later.
Yes, be bloody ready. Best be paid well
Oh
for
dear.
this.
Right. Okay. Well, she's not happy, but she's not slapped us in the face, so it's workable. It's workable. We'll just let her calm down a bit, and then we'll brook the topic a bit later.
I've killed for less.
Where's
Bark your orders already.
somebody's missing? Who's missing?
Yes?
Oh. In fact, Neera's commanded the party to leave the vicinity, leaving Godan stood in the bedroom, sort of a stuttering mess. Oh, damn it.
It shall be.
Oh, wait for me! Bloody hell.
What is my task? Consider it done.
I'm glad the game recognised that. I like that. Cold shoulder indeed. Right. Well, yeah. What would be even cooler if she was to raise it later, after a cool-off period, and have a further discussion. But I don't think it will. But we'll get to that when it happens. As we're in the myth rest, having finally returned to Athkatla, perhaps over a few dragons' beers, we may kind of just brook the subject, just for clarity.
On my honor.
Godan's not quite so sure he liked the whole free conversation, as if she's going to jump into bed with the first man she sees.
Yes? I will do my best. Yes.
Okay. Oh.
It is you again.
Ah, here you are. Matron, this is the male that I spoke to you of, Veldrin. I can see him well enough, fool girl. You think I am blind? I see nothing special about him. What fascinates you so? Matron, he is an excellent fighter. He is the one that rid House Dispanner of its other problem. This is that one? Illithids, eye tyrants, gnomes, and the mighty Solvain? Are you sure? To me, he looks scrawny, and there is something odd. Well, she knows how to greet somebody, doesn't she? Nice to meet you, Veldrin. I am positive, Matron, that he could prove of great use to you. Perhaps. Let him prove it, then, if he is to become so favoured in the eyes of Dispanner. I think she's going to now tell us to get the blood and the eye and the brain and stuff. And then we can say, I'll tell you how scrawny we are, love. I've already got them. Let me just empty my bag of goodies on the floor in front of your feet first. Oh, don't mind the dead body. There you go. You boy, you there, Veldrin, is it? Pay attention. Yeah, this is definitely eyes and hearts and heads and stuff. The eye tyrant you killed coming from their so-called city, it was not the right type. I told the girl here which type I required, and that was not the one. But matron, Silence, girl! I will not swallow your lies. Speak again, and I shall send you into the pits of Loath. Would you like to deal with the Drider again so soon, girl? Now, Veldrin, you have proven yourself as competent. This is good. House Despanner needs competence, a rare commodity when one is surrounded by fools. House Despanner is about to embark on the path to greatness, Veldrin. You can tie yourself tightly to us. Mother Lolth approves of the successful. But I require something rather rare to begin this path. You might acquire it for me, so I shall give you the task and see if you can earn Despanner's favour. I need the blood of one of the neighbour races, Veldrin. The noble races only, and blood from one of their most powerful members. A dangerous task. Godan, smirking. Why are you smirking, Veldrin? Oh, no reason. Your first option is to acquire the blood of an elder orb. Most powerful of the eye tyrants. Its blood or its eye. I bade the fool girl do this, but she failed. The spellmaster tyrant was supposed to be an elder matron. I swear, that is what the spies had reported. They must have exaggerated. Silence! You should have checked on it yourself, girl. Do you rely solely on this male to be your strength and your wits? No, matron, enough. You should go after the elder orb. Oh, should you go after that? You will no doubt find one in their tunnels in the southeastern portion of the main caverns. Your other options are to gather blood from the elder brain of the Illithids or from a prince of the Kuatoa. Either would be difficult as the elder orb to obtain. The elder brain is guarded in the Illithid city. Yes. Through the southeast, an old ruin. Yes, Kuatoa, yes, no, yeah. Why do you look like that? Well, because, Mother Matron, because I have a collection of all three of the items that you have just spoken of, so take your pick. Although I'm sure the one that you are most interested in is actually the Elder Orb itself. But why don't you take them all? Take them all, have them all. Yep, empty the bag again, yeah, at the feet. There you go. Oh, excuse the body. Oh, very good. You have this already? Yes, you have. I have attuned my magic to sense this blood, but I did not think to look for it on you. Well, looks like scrawny old Veldrin perhaps is a bit more proficient than you first gave credit for, eh, Mother Ardulus? Even she's shocked. You have the blood? You have done it. Outstanding, Veldrin. Ah, the Spider Queen smiles upon us. Our gamble does not go unwasted, daughter. Your champion has brought us the blood that we need. Praise Lolth, says Fairy. Yep, she's taking it all. Take it all, my dear, take it all. The ritual may finally be begun. Despanner will rule Snuffer without question as the preeminent house. Indeed, but we must be cautious, daughter, ever cautious. The ritual may be disturbed before it is completed. The Silver One may get desperate. I'm wondering if those eggs are part of this ritual, in which case we're going to have to intervene. So sorry. You are going to seal the city, matron? Yes. We cannot be disturbed from the outside. I shall go now and begin the proper preparations. This shall be a glorious day indeed. Veldrin, you have done House Despanner the greatest of services. You will be a male without equal. Riches and slaves shall be yours. I shall see to it as soon as the ritual has been completed. Now is the time for you to rest, strong one. There is nothing more for you to prove to me. Well, I am not done with him just yet. Veldrin, come to my personal apartments. I expect you to meet me there within the hour. This is not a request. Just a slight problem here with this. Jesus, all this. Oh, God. Okay, so that went well.
What is my task?
Went very well, in fact.
Very well.
Good old matron mother, shocked that we had got not just the blood of the elder orb, but all of the items before even being sent for them. gone way up in her estimations. Okay, so Jaheira leveling up her fighter, and she is going to become more proficient in 2 in quarterstaff, maybe? Sword and shield. She doesn't use a sword and shield at the minute. Or does she? Well, she's got a sling and shield. Any one-handed melee weapon in combination with a shield will receive. Oh, it's going to be a melee weapon. Hello, Tej. Hello. Nah, okay, quarterstaff it is then. Yeah. That was her fighter. And Viconia, some extra spells which we will learn upon rest. Very good indeed. Okay. So we've been commanded to Fairy's quarters again.
Yes.
I mean, Nera is probably going to blow a gasket at this point if she even dares to ask us into her bed for a second time in quick succession. I mean, it's only been an hour, Fairy. I mean, come on. I'm knocking on a bit now, you know. Okay, Visage is accosting us. Hold, friends, I have heard of your prowess of late. Perhaps you will have an interest in a business proposal of mine. Business proposals can sometimes yield profit. What do you want? I am Visage, a merchant of some note within this city, although you will have not heard of me. No doubt since you are newcomers. No matter. I notice you are well equipped with magic, among other things, so I have assumed you may be interested in purchasing an item I currently have in my possession. See this golden rope I have here? 'Tis a relic of no small power, yours for the buying, if this is of any interest to you, of course. A golden... What the hell does a golden rope do? Well now, what this gilded rope can do and what it can be used for are separate things. A bit of explanation is necessary in order for you to understand. What you stood there for? Explain. First, to add credibility to its value, you must know that the rope belonged to the infamous Jarlaxle. Until I stole it, that is. You do know of whom I speak, yes? Good job Viconia's here. I know of this drow, an infamous mercenary leader of the Bregan Daerth, a powerful rogue known throughout the Underdark. Correct, and he always has much magic in his possession, and this rope was once his. Sad for him that he didn't have it during his stay in Usnatha, to be sure. And why is that sad? Well, as the story went, Jarlaxle came on a mission for House Gelat, helping in a war against House Gilish. It was done in an orgy of blood to please even Loth. In the sacrifices that followed, the matron of Gelat refused to pay Jarlaxle, saying that the service rendered to the Spider Queen should be payment enough. According to the tales, Jarlaxle simply bowed and left, even as the gathered house mocked him and spread the story of his foolishness. And the rope? Jarlaxle enacted a plan of revenge. He planned on acquiring the wardstone that would allow him to enter House Gelat so he could return their favour. But the wardstone was held by the ancient founder of Ustnatha, Derix, a powerful leash residing in the Mage Tower. The rope was to protect Jarlaxle from Derex's magic. There's the tower, there's the house. They're map pinned for a reason. Okay. I swapped the real rope with a fake, however. Jarlaxle's men were imprisoned by the leash, and the rogue was laughed out of the city for failure. This is the real rope, however. With it, you would be immune to Derex's power and could loot the Mage Tower as you pleased. Consider the possibilities. Hang fire just a second. Why aren't you looting the Mage's Tower yourself? Yeah. The closest we can get to that is asking him how, as if he's going to admit to selling us a fake. But how can we tell if this is real? He assures us. I assure you it is real. The dreamer is obvious. See how it glows? And to be honest, if the rogue ever attempts to regain it, I'd rather not have it on me. So he might come looking for it? Well, one can never be sure. If he does, you seem more capable of dealing with him than I. Use it quickly and dispose of it, and he may never know. How much? Oh, not much at all. 1,000 gold, and it's yours, my lord. Threaten him? Hey, we're drow. If we have to slay him in the street for it, I don't think people are going to turn a blind eye. I think people will rather turn a blind eye. How about you hand it over, and I won't slay you where you stand. You wouldn't dare. What are you going to do? Tell Jarl Axel, hand it over. Violence isn't necessary. If you want the rope so badly, then here, take it. Just leave me be. May love have your hide, cretin. Stupid fool. 1,000 gold for a poxy bit of rope. Oh dear. Nothing like a bit of Godan's charm to win the day. Right, so we have a golden rope, apparently, that will allow us to enter Direx's tower and protect us from the effects of his magics. I have my doubts, but, well, we're here now. We're going to go and rest first, though. No, we can't, because we've got to go see Fairy. We'll see Fairy, see what she wants, then we'll rest, and then we're going to prepare spells, just in case we do have to face this this leash, and this rope is a phony. We might want some spells to deal with it.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
You there! Worth a spell! Lolz demands a service of you! Oh, now aren't we, Mr. Popular? We have just crushed a sect of blasphemous Gaunador worshippers, but they have fled and now hold themselves against our vengeance. You will proceed to the southern eastern corner of the city and eradicate them. We will allow no such heathen gods in the sight of Lolz's children. Sorry, love. Sorry. I'm rather busy at the moment. You just kind of accosted me in the street. But is there a reward for this? You will speak when asked to speak. Now go and perform the will of Lolz. She demands. What? You just come in the street and give me orders like that? What the hell are you? Right, so we need to go see Fairy.
No patience for cities. Our stay had best be a short one.
I'm not sure what refusing this task would accomplish. Nothing good. We'll do it, but that's the bottom of our list at the minute.
What is my task? It shall be.
What do we have to do within an hour? I think it was Fairy's tasks an hour? Oh. Fairy's in the not here, she's in the female fighters guild, isn't she?
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Her private quarters, I think. Out of my way. How dare you come and scream at me in the street?
Yes, consider it done.
It is you again.
Veldrin, good. I have a plan. A plan that will place me as the head of House Despanner, even as we take our place as the rightful ruling house of Usnatha. Oh, so she plans to overthrow the matron mother now, does she? Okay. Oh, the political intrigue grows a ever winding web. It pleases Godan, of course, that he's central to it all. Whichever way he decides to turn will depend, or will have influence on the outcome. It pleases him that he holds this much power. My plan includes you, Veldrin. Without your timely arrival here, none of this would have been possible. Do as I say, and your rewards will be unimaginable. That's an important thing. This other matron mother mentioned nothing of rewards, did she? Or have I just skipped that bit? I don't think she mentioned rewards. I don't think she did. She mentioned slaves and stuff. But she didn't offer unimaginable rewards. Oh, she promised riches and slaves. Well, obviously she wasn't promising riches loud enough, because Godan's forgotten about that, rather, and is now clung to the unimaginable reward side of things. Refuse? And well, why would you refuse? You have everything to gain, Veldrin. Everything. In order for this plan to be successful, however, you must betray the matron mother. Are you willing to do this? Think carefully on your answer. Okay. The hell? Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Obviously we slept with this woman. Neighbour's not happy about it. And if we were to jump to her beck and call and overthrow the matron mother, which is a very dangerous thing to do, then that would reinforce to Nera that, hey, is there something going on here? Why would you overthrow the matron mother, which is very risky, when all you're trying to do is take the path of least resistance here, and that's what we've done so far. We've done everything we've told. Why would you do this for Fairy? That's what she's going to think. Whereas if we say to her, no, we don't have any plans to overthrow the matron mother, and by the way, if you don't like it and you start kicking up a fuss, we'll just deal with you later. Hell, maybe we'll even tell the matron mother of your plan. That would then reinforce that we have no feelings for this woman, and we slept with her because it was necessary at the time. Yes. And naturally, going against the matron mother is very risky indeed. And we're not really in it for risky business here. We're trying to do what we need to do to get these eggs and not cause a fuss where possible. I am intrigued as to what we're going to be doing first, though. We're not going to do it, but I'm just intrigued as to what she has planned. Just so that if we do want to go tell the matron mother a bit later, we know the ins and outs of the plan, to make it sound more plausible that we're not just spewing this thing out of the blue for no reason. Okay. She's not falling for that trick. She won't tell us until we agree. No, it would be nice if we would agree. I mean, it's words. Words are wind. Is it something like that? We could agree, and then we can disagree after she's told us. But I don't think the game's going to work like that. If we agree to it, I think the game's going to lock us in. So gameplay mechanics involved, we can't really do that. Although it would be something that I would be well up for doing. So no. No, Fairy. I do not propose to overthrow the matron mother. Sorry about that. Then die, fool! If you are not with me in this plan, then you are already a danger. Darkness, take you for your stubbornness. See, this is all perfect for Godan. Perfect. Perfect. Nera sees her flipping her lid. Nera sees nobody else touch her. Nera sees Godan single-handedly strike her down where she stands. Cold shoulder will be a little bit less cold.
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
Incertus, Pulcher, Imperium.
No. Stop your fumbling and bumbling, woman, and die. Godan looks back at Nera. Doesn't need to say a word. And, oh yeah, that cloak that we gave you, I think we'll take it back. And the patrol leader's helmet, you can keep that. Is this useful? Hiding shadows and move silently plus 75%. It's quite nice. It's going to disintegrate when we go to the surface, like, but yeah. But for now, we might even sell it in the. Might even sell it. Why not just sell it to some trader? Here you go. Do you want a nice, lovely drow cloak? Lovely. That's one problem dealt with.
What is my task?
Sure, Mother Argilus would be pleased to
I will
know
do my best. On my honor.
that we have eradicated a grave threat to her power.
Yes.
Hopefully, and doesn't think we've just. Oh dear.
Yes.
Another one needs to die. Oh, this is not good. Looking around the streets. Anybody else want a piece? Nobody else come closer. We have the favour of the Mother Argilus here, and if you go against me, you go against her. Now step back.
Very well.
Stay there. Stay there. Anybody else? I'm warning you. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. What? Come on. Oh, hell. Hellfire. No. Where did we last save it? I don't like to reload, but I mean, this feels really bad that it's locked us into this.
On my honor. As you ask.
Come on, seriously. Right, we're going to go to the temple. The temple should be on our side, though, right? If the temple's against us, it makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all. Oh, man alive, seriously.
Let's see what your guts be looking like. Next swing.
Yes.
Step away from me, I'm warning you people. Do you all have a death wish here? If the temple's all against us, this makes no sense. It makes no sense. Kind of makes no sense, because I mean, as far as these people are concerned, we've just killed Fairy. Are they going to believe us that she plotted to take down? Don't talk stupid. She plotted to take down the matron. Are you foolish? She wouldn't do such a thing. Nobody was there to witness it.
Consider it done.
Oh man, look at this. Okay.
I await your word.
All right.
On my honor.
What gives? Be quick with it.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh Lord, give me strength. Right, spider.
Yes.
Insect plague.
Yes, I will.
This is bad, man.
Yes.
Fear not. I'm watching your back.
Oh.
What do you want, groundling?
Oh, I am
What is my task?
The battle and victory.
Oh, I am
On my honor. Yes.
Man, this is so bad.
The axe be bloody ready.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get the eggs, because if we're going to get the eggs, that's all we need. Everything else can go to hell for as far as I'm concerned.
That's the best you can manage.
Who, how, what? After all this fannying about.
Next swing.
Oh, that's the matron mother. Holy shoe bags! I didn't even realise.
Bark your orders already.
Yes, please tell us what would have happened had we accepted, because I'm not going back on my decision here. So, you might as well tell us, because we're not going to find out.
Ready for anything. Happy to help.
Right, she needs to be breached.
Who stands a dust?
The Connie needs to summon something deadly here. Aerial servant.
What is my task?
The game wouldn't have locked you in. Oh, the game wouldn't have locked us in. Okay, so we'd have got the tail, and that would have given us a better bargaining chip. Okay. If we die,
On my honor.
matron mother. Okay, now she's dying. You'd have multiple different options.
A skull breaker.
Oh, that sucks a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Fall and stay falling.
Swing.
Oh, she's got
I'm
reflection
ready.
spell thing
That's
on.
it.
Spell reflect on.
Oh, I am good.
What is my task?
Well,
It shall be. On my honor.
slight issue. Slight issue. Ooh, a ring though. And armor.
Consider it done. Yes,
Right.
I will do my best. What is my task? Yes.
Can we go in here? Yes, we can. Nothing in there of note.
On my honor. Very well.
So we're just going to have to fight our way through the city, which, considering we've just killed the matron mother and her lackeys, should be no problem. Oh no, but there's Direx's tower as well. We want to go in the tower
Yes.
before we leave. We might as well loot the place clean.
I shall not yield to you.
Now you die.
Matron's guards, matron's guards. These are all melee combatants. This should be easy.
Both times we got a skull breaker.
Oh, did everyone see that?
For those like she did.
Oh, did everyone see that?
With vengeance.
I'm
My
good.
honor, you shall
Oh,
not
for
see
the
it
love of
vengeance.
again.
cake. That wasn't even
My only
close.
concern is I'm hoping that this door is open,
Oh, for the love of crumb cake.
What is my task?
because we haven't come across a key.
On my honor. As you ask.
Yes? Fine.
Yes.
Be quick with it.
My
What
god,
is my task?
look at that.
shall not
Chunkified.
yield to you.
Buff. Chunkified.
On my honor. It shall be.
Oh no, the doors are open. Oh. Clay golems. Blunt damage only.
Yes.
Viconia has a mace, right?
What is my task?
Dwarven defender stance.
What do you want,
Viconia!
Aye, that be sounding right.
Throw me your mace! And be quick about it! Not a problem. There you go. Go. Right then, you foul beings. Let's dance.
On my honor, consider it done.
Because I'm having these eggs whether you like it or not. Oh, there's a few of you, is there? How about you? Jesus. Stop dancing around and die. Come on. Come on. You great big clay hunk of crap. Come on, die.
A solid hit.
There we go.
Yes.
Godan Golem Killer. Good job. Dragon eggs. Ooh.
There's my task.
Come forth, everybody. Come forth. It is now safe. Thank you, Jaheira. Nope, Kodia. Apologies. She's obviously mortified after being called Jaheira. There, look of horror on her face. Sort this out very quickly while we are here. Okay. And you have... She got missile things on?
What'll it be?
Yeah.
The axe be bloody
I am ready.
Right then, so we've got a few odds and ends. Let's see what this is. Ring of Spell Turning. Spell turning once per day. Rebounds level 4 or lower spells. So something that probably for you. Maybe. Once we've got rid of that ring. Possibly.
On my honor.
3 rogue stones. 5 of them. Plate armor. Gorgon plate plus 4. Very nice. We're going to have a big look at all of our equipment when we finally get back to Rathgatla. We've got tons of stuff to shuffle around. Loads of items. The white heart armor and stuff that we picked up a few sessions ago. Have a reshuffle. Make sure that Godan's got all the best stuff possible. Okay, eggs.
Yes.
Where was I?
It shall be.
We have the eggs.
There's my task.
As much as we need.
Consider it done.
So, Derex's tower, see what's in there. Might as well loot the place while we have the chance. We can't rest now, unfortunately, so we're going to have to do it without resting, which means if there is a leash in there, we are a little bit buggered. Only a little bit, not massively. We've beaten a leash a couple of times now, so I'm not convinced that rope is any good. I'm really not convinced. Right, so in terms of saving it, the autosave, the quick save, the quick save is there, which is just as we were getting the rope. So, as I said, I'm not really overly happy about reloading. So
on my honor, I will do my best.
We shall
gather your party
proceed
before venturing
onwards,
Yes.
causing mayhem as we go. Enter the tower. The rope seems to nullify the wards. You may enter if you wish. As if we're going to be able...
This place will be your tomb.
Yeah, we kind of thought it wouldn't do us any good, unfortunately. Dear Rex. Or maybe it will. No?
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
Good old greedy Godan. Couldn't just leave the Drow City, forget the rope, let's just leave with the eggs and just get the hell out. Oh no, let's just go by way of Leash's tower first, shall we? As if we haven't caused enough of a scene today. Okay, here's Jarl Axel, also imprisoned. Ah, it worked! I wasn't sure it would. These things have a way of never working out exactly as you plan. Thinking on the fly is an occupational hazard. To hear assuming that he's Jarl Axel. How rare to meet one so infamous. The one and the same. Charmed, I'm sure, pretty lady. Yes, of course Visage lied, and to think we were going to... Well, we were never going to pay him 1,000 gold for it, but it's a good job we flipping didn't, isn't it? Lied? Now that is a rather harsh language. Visage, are you about?
The path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the mages.
Oh, yes. You know when we threatened you out there? No hard feelings, yeah? God. Am I here, Commander, at your service? Yes, I see that. Allow me to introduce my lieutenant, Visage. I'm sure you're already familiar with Veldrin, yes? Tell me, did you lie to him? I did not lie, Commander. I didn't think so. Visage said the rope would protect you from Direx's imprisonment spell, and it did. You are here, not in some minuscule hellish subplane. This is a pocket plane, headquarters of the Brigand Earth, my mercenary band. I hoped the rope would bring you here, and I see that it has. Welcome, Veldrin. And why do you require my presence here? Godan definitely feeling on the back foot. I wanted to see if you would actually attempt to face the leash. Call it a test of your courage, if you will. With most of my men imprisoned by the leash, I've hardly anyone left to do what I require done, and I can't go asking just anybody now, can I? Oh, and what is it you require done? Well, you were about to deal with the leash anyway, before he cast you into the plains. I simply need you to acquire something that he has in his possession. Thinking back to Visage's tale, the house... Wardstone, I'm assuming? No, even I know when to give up on a plan. My men come first. The leash has numerous gems that contain the souls of my men, and I want them back. Whether you kill the leash or not is up to you. Killing him would allow you to loot the tower, I suppose, but however you get those gems is of no concern to me. Once you gather up the gems, I will use the rope to pull you back into the headquarters here. Easy enough, yes. You are ready to go then? And what do I get out of all of this? Oh, right. We're at the gesticulating helplessly part, are we? Visage, I thought I told you to remind me when we arrived at this point. My apologies, Commander. An oversight on my part. You're forgiven, you're forgiven. As for you, dear friends, I think you will want to do this. You wouldn't want your true identity revealed, would you, Godan Firehammer? Ah, you see, well, we have you at a disadvantage there, because we are already revealed to be traitorous scumbags, so feel free. However, we are still stuck here, and with no clue how to get out, so we still kind of have to play along. There is no need for such a glare, Godan. I am confident you will acquire the gems, and such action will be unnecessary. And if you kill Darex, you have access to his tower. You could even take the Gillette Wardstone and pillage House Gillette as well, if you wish. It's all good. I just want to make sure that you find those gems in a timely manner. How long would you say would be fair, Visage? An hour? Perhaps a day, Commander. We're in no rush. Right. Yes. Godan won't need it, but just to be sure. You have 1 day, Godan, to get my gems. Make sure you hold on to the rope. You'll need it. See you then, and oh, give my warmest regards to the leash. Oh, happy days. See you later, Ollie. Oh, hell. So we have to prepare for a fight with a leash, with no means to rest because we're hostile with the city. Do we have the means to beat it? Is the question. Oh man. You see, personally, I would like to get the hell out of this city. I would like to get out of this city. We could try to sanctuary loot, but some stuff may be locked. We could try it. But we still need to get the gems. Are the gems in here or are the gems on him? We could negotiate for the gems and then sanctuary loot. But he has a ward stone as well, and as much as it pains me personally, I hate fighting leashes. I would like just to get out of here, and you know, we've got a whole Drow city to fight through as well. Godan's greed. He's just thinking, leash loot? It's bound to be lucrative. House Gelat loot, protected by a ward stone. Bound to be a thing or two in there worth my time and effort. So, in we pop then, eh? In we pop. Now, fighting a leash in a confined space without the need to spread yourself, without the opportunity to spread yourself out, could be a problem. I wonder if we could draw him outside. This is so painful. This is so painful. Painful because I hate fighting these things. It's just, they're immune to most things that I can throw at them.
Sure.
Oops-a-daisy. Spell sequencer. We do have horrid wilting, which he shouldn't be immune to, actually. That's a high level spell. We're not really... We can't rest though, that's the trouble. Can you rest in the street? You can't rest in the street. Yeah. Right.
I am certainly.
We're going to protect ourselves to the hilt and prepare as if we're going to fight it. We may not, depending on how it goes, and we may be able to wangle our way somehow to do it, but we're going to have to prepare as if it's going to be a fight to the death.
Ready for anything.
Right, okay, so that's going to include shield.
I am yours to command.
Armor of faith. Armor of faith. Oh, yes. Hang fire. What is this disturbance?
What is my task? On my honor.
My God.
I command pure chaos.
Yes?
Kinda.
What is my task? On my honor.
Aye, I'll do as you wish.
You dare disturb our preparations?
A solid hit.
You stupid commoner.
What is my task? Very well.
Right, now where were we?
Speak your
Before
mind,
that
Sean.
little cretin decided to bloody disturb us. Right. Protection from evil. 10-foot radius. There we go.
Nature's servant awaits.
Bark skin.
I await your move.
Happy to help. To try to
Mirror. She's wild surge and polymorphed herself. Nearer, what the flipping hell of all the times? I don't believe it. I don't. This is just not happening, is it? This is just not happening. Protection from negative plane protection.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
I don't believe it.
I am ready.
I hope she comes out of that quickly.
Jacques.
We can't cast haste now because of this.
Yes, it is.
On my honor.
Right, well, we're not going to save it because Nera's a wolf, but we'll give it a blast.
Yes. What is my task?
This thing's going to kill us. It's confined space, it's awkward.
My weapon has no effect.
Wow, we got it. We hit him, but now he's. If we could have just got off a breach right now, we'd be laughing.
What would you have me do?
If we could have just got off a breach, whilst he's already weakened. Arrows of dispelling. Let's see if we can dispel his protections with this.
You are lucky I'm here.
My weapon has no effect.
The digger's immune.
My weapon has no effect.
That's not gonna work.
Speak your mind.
Right, fire elemental. We're gonna need. Gonna need help here. Nera scratching him with her claws. Time stop. Symbol stun on Godan. He should resist that. Symbol fear Godan. He should resist that.
On my honor.
Defender stance. True sight. Is he misled? He's misled.
I'm ready.
Right, Nera's back. She's back and ready to rock and roll. Right, this is. We're in awkward positions here. We can just get ourselves repositioned.
Yes, I suppose.
Get all the squishies away.
It is done.
What? Damn. What? Go to bed.
Yes, because I did say last night that I woke up lost the thing. Need to sort the car.
Yes, I'll sort it.
Alright, alright, dinner.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Oof.
What is my task?
Shut the door. Properly.
But a skull breaker.
I await.
Right. Okay. Now where were we? We'll take Corgan out for now.
And later I'll split your gut open.
Right.
Shah guides my hand.
True sight
Ready for anything.
and haste. I think we got him, you know. He's near death. He's near death.
Bark your orders already.
Oh, I think
That's the
she's
best you can
probably run out of arrows now, so we'll put those. Well, she's not run out, but she's used them. We don't want to overly use them.
Walkie.
Happy to help. To try to help.
Be quick with it.
Come on, if we could just hit him once more. Just hit him.
My weapon has
What's
no
the
effect.
digger's
My weapon has
immune?
no effect.
No.
I'm ready.
I need a level 8 or above spell, and I've got one. I think. I've got one. Have I got one? No.
Victory shall be ours.
She has something here.
Yes.
False dawn. False dawn calls into existence a bright reddish light as if the sunrise were occurring with the area of effect. All undead creatures within a false dawn suffer 66 points of damage. There is no saving throw. This could be the one. How'd she use it? Oh, she has to be right next to him to use it. Cancel it off. Cancel it off.
And the dead.
Right. Cast it now, please.
My weapon has no effect.
Busted Baker's immune!
My weapon has no effect. My weapon has no effect.
Busted Baker's immune!
It's not affecting him.
Yes, it is. I shall follow your.
It's not affecting him. It's okay. Just let's keep casting a lot of stuff to distract him.
Yes.
What more? Let's have a look.
I am ready.
Kithix.
Yes?
What's this? Nishru.
Ustanza dost.
Another undead.
What'll it be?
Horrid will to... What is... He's got some kind of... This should kill him. This is a spell. This is not touching him. Weapons aren't touching him. Unless we've got Ruby Ray of Reversal, which might work. We've got a scroll of Ruby Ray of Reversal. That removes a spell protection, right? What we need something that's not going to kill us. Where are the Banshee? I'm sure we had a spare. No. Control undead, breach level 5 and below don't work. Pierce magic is level what? 6. Pierce magic might work. That might remove a spell protection. Mordekainen's sword is a good tanking weapon. No. No. Right. Pierce magic. Let's try that.
Ready for anything.
Pierce magic.
Busted Baker's immune!
No effect.
Busted Baker's immune!
Happy to help. I'm ready.
Come on. It's just a battle of attrition with these things, just to wait for the protections to wear off. Nishru.
It is above.
My weapon has no effect.
Busted Baker's immune! Busted Baker's
No
immune!
effect. My weapon has no effect.
Yes! Oh, it's summoned a genie. Kill it first, please, before we celebrate.
Here with vengeance.
I'm invisible. It's okay. Uh-oh. It's okay. Dead. Yeah. Suck on that. Ooh. Leash's tooth. Okay, so we got dragon eggs. We got Leash's tooth. A key for many of the Leash's doors. It will also open his treasure vault at the top of his tower. How big is this tower? And the Gelat ward stone. I sense a looting spree. I sense a looting spree. I sense a looting. Quick save it, please. Right.
I can do that.
Start looting and plundering, please, Hexat, if you wouldn't mind. And take your time. Ooh, scrolls. Very good. That's a good start. From an innocuous looking wardrobe. Spells. We'll put those in to start with. This could be very lucrative indeed. Just keep an eye out for traps. This is Alicia's tower. You think he'd give up his treasures so easily? I think not. It says top of the... Oh, there's many doors, isn't there? There's more than one door, isn't there? Jesus, that scared me. Some kind of enchanted armor. Direx's gems. Imprisoned soul. Oh, that's what we need for the quest. No! No, 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 no! No! What are you doing? I'm looting, you bastard!
Through destiny and might, we shall rule supreme.
And here you are once again with gems in hand. Really, Godan, you have lived up to my expectations and then some. I'll take those gems, thank you. I was in the middle of looting stuff here. Ah, precious, aren't they? To think the Gelat have squirreled away such beauty for a millennium. What do you figure they'll get on the market, Visage? Huh? Huh?
Yes?
Let me out!
Shall be.
That's not... Hang fire. Hello? Is that a glitch? How do we escape this little predicament? That seemed like a premature ending. Should have grabbed the gems. I mean, I've got it quick saved after the fight, but this appears to be like a rather strange way to end. It kind of like cut out a conversation premature. There's no doors, no exits. I wonder if we should have had the rope in our inventory. Okay, we'll redo that a little bit then, just in case it was a boob on my part. Good job I quick saved it after the fight.
Very good.
So we won't even bother with, well, we will bother with that container, but we just won't take the gems out of it. Right.
Yes, it shall be.
So that's going to happen every time. If you return to Ustnatha after taking the dragon eggs, Jarlaxle will still refer to you by your pseudonym. Retrieving Jarlaxle's gems will teleport you back to the pocket dimension. Oh wow. So we cannot complete this quest.
What is my task? Consider it done.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it? I mean, it's only experience, we don't have to do it. But that's a flipping bother.
I am ready.
We'll try it once more. Right at the very end, after we've done everything.
On my honor.
Right, let's go back outside.
I will do my best.
We'll loot the rest of the tower.
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on. I'm close. How much closer do you want me to be? Ooh.
Yes?
What would you have? That's right. No, if that is what you want.
Cool. Oh my god, look at all this stuff! Godan, 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 your greed has yielded positive results, my child. Positive results. Short sword +2, we can sell that. A rod, a wand of ice, a wand of something else.
You are 7.
Rings. 200 sword to sell. This ring looks very nice. Crossbow, spear. Ruby ray. We wanted that before.
Then I can do that.
Summon Kako Fiend. Oh, look at that. Lots of loot and plunder.
That's the best you can manage.
See if she can identify these without the need of nope. Nope. Right, okay. Here's to Corgan. He's got one identify left. I think it's got to be the ring. What is this ring? The Jester's Folly. Ring of Clumsiness. Cursed item. Glorious. Into the junk bag.
What is my task? Very well.
Is that everything in there?
As you ask.
Oh, there's another door. What's that? Oh, is that it?
It shall be. Consider it done.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff in there. It shouldn't be too greedy, I suppose. Is that it? Nothing else? There is House Gelat, of course, which we shall be making our way towards very quickly. Hello guys, how you doing? So we'll try this again, getting the gems, and hopefully this time we might get a bit luckier. I would like to complete the quest if we can, but if it happens again, then fortunately it's bugged.
On my honor, consider it done.
Right, here we go.
I will do my best.
Through destiny and might, we shall rule supreme.
Aha! A considerable amount, Commander. There are more than a few nobles who would pay dearly for the opportunity to vex the Gelat regardless of their worth. True enough, I wish I could be there to see the matron mother's face when she finds out we got our payment anyway. Hate to break it to you, but she's dead. Aha. Have we been hoodwinked again? Wait a minute, I thought you said the gems contained the souls of your men. When I raised my men against the leash, I just wanted the payment I was due, as well as collecting the price of the matron mother's insult to the brigandeth. I have not only collected the soul gems of the matron, who founded the Gelat, but you killed their ally, Darex, a member of their own house. I think matters between the Brigandeth and House Gelat are pretty much even now. Wouldn't you agree, Godan? I think we possibly need him to get back. Yeah. Just send us back before we do something that we would regret. Ah, you are a good sport, Godan, for a surface dwarf. I do not know what you are doing in Usnatha, but I'll allow you your secret. Do as you wish, I care not. I would, however, like my rope back now, so I shall relieve you of it. A bit of gold, my friend, for your trouble. 2.5 grand for killing a leash along with his loot and plunder in the tower. Not bad, I suppose. As for what you choose to make of your encounter with me, that is up to you. You may choose to be bitter, or you can take advantage of your situation. Direx is dead. Loot his tower before the mages of Sorcerer close it up with magic. You can use the Gillette Wallstone to enter and loot their house as well. If you do, I will ensure that the Gillette cannot alert the rest of the city, and if you kill the matron and ruin her house forever, it would serve her right. Typical of you, rogue, to manipulate and deceive as a matter of course. Godan has defeated more horrid foes than you. We shall have our revenge. Picotia, just calm yourself. No, I'm afraid you won't. Frustrating, isn't it? Best that you just forget about me, or you'll just end up getting apoplexy. Time for you to return to us now, then. You've been quite a sport, Godan. Perhaps we shall meet again. Yeah. Okay. Well, he was quite the character, was he not? And we are not yet done, are we not? Because we have House Gillette to take down in a blaze of glory.
Yes.
And then we'll take down the rest of the city and just walk out through the gates as casual as you like. Oh, a couple of spiders to kill first.
On my honor, very well.
House Gelatte's over this way. Okay. More spiders.
With vengeance! Jacques.
Did we get summon nymph?
Nature's servant awaits.
Don't think we did. Mass heal would have been useful.
Yes.
Right. House Gillette, I think, is the upper room.
Done.
Is it? Could be that one.
What is my task?
This could also be quite tough. Lots of mages. But we didn't actually use all of our... We didn't use all of our breaches and stuff. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Relower Gillette. Gillette Guard. Gillette Guard. Gillette Guard. She looks mage-like. She's in a room at the minute, though.
On my honor. Yes?
Ready for anything.
What is my task?
There's a lot of guards.
Victory with vengeance.
See another day.
Wow. She just dropped like a hot stone.
On my honor.
Let's
Victory
see what your
unclear.
guts be.
Oh,
solid
for the love
hit.
of- Oh, did everyone see
Good
that?
time we got to
Boy,
business.
I'm good.
La. Lots of them. Look at them all swarming round, go down like flies round the proverbial.
Oh, did everyone see that?
Dangerous mistake.
Boy, I'm good.
Godan flailing his axe
Happy to
like
help.
like a
Try
madman.
it. That's it.
What is my task?
Be quick with it.
Die quickly, fool.
Ducking and weaving
On my
every blow. Oh, somebody's hit him.
Yes?
I hunger. Feed me.
A solid hit.
Somebody's lobbing something. Is it you? Is it you? It's leaving like a trail, like an acid trail. It might be.
What the you want, groundling?
What is my task? A solid hit.
A skull breaker!
Die quickly, fool.
On my honor.
Get down,
Battle and
everyone!
victory.
Absolute slaughter.
Yes.
Right, now where were we?
As you ask.
Loot and plunder, that's right. Let me just make sure that everybody here is dead. Hindra Gillette.
Lord be praised. All victory is her doing.
Thinking that we are assassins. Not quite assassins, love. Just greedy people
The axe be bloody ready.
that want your
Best
treasures.
be paid well for this.
What is my task?
I shall not yield to you.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Istar Gillette. Yeah, the entire house has been obliterated.
It shall
It's a
be.
crying shame. I mean, there's probably years of history wiped out in mere minutes. And so endeth House Gillette.
Yes. Consider it done.
All because Godan wanted a bit of loot and plunder.
What is my task?
Oh dear.
I await your word. On my honor.
Right, Hexat, do as you must. We sincerely hope there's, you know, stuff worth taking here. It would be awful cruel to decimate an entire drow house for 10 gold pieces. $45 pearls, okay. 2,500 coin there, that's not bad. Three gold coins.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Okay, look at your knickers in a twist, love. It's only 45 pearls, what's wrong with you? Looks like a regular scimitar. I mean regular rather than drow. Shouldn't disintegrate on the surface.
Yes.
Lovely. Well, not a bad little find.
It shall be.
Thank you very much, House Gillette. What are we on in terms of coin? 55. We've got so much stuff to sell. I won't be surprised if we get close to 100 grand once we've sold everything that we've
What is my
obtained
task?
from this place. But we must now make our escape.
Consider it done.
With the whole city turned on us, of course. But at least we have the eggs. Anybody want to rush out the tavern to face Veldrin, champion of the pits? Or just want to stay inside and keep drinking? It's the safest option.
Lord be praised.
Where does she go?
Get down, everyone!
On my honor. I will do my best.
Okay. Merchants.
By my honor, you
stay
have
following.
to see another day. Yes? Yes.
Holy cow. Woo, that was close.
On my honor.
Bark your orders, Freddy. Be quick with it. What time we got to business?
It's okay, Godan's got this. Godan's got this.
Let's see what your goods be looking
Oh, for the love of crumb cake.
The axe
I
be
wasn't even
bloody
close, was
ready.
it?
Fallen!
Yes.
Oh, stick.
My task.
Next sway.
Get down, everyone!
With
A
vengeance!
skull breaker.
A solid hit.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake.
On my
That
honor.
wasn't even
Oh.
close, was it?
Very well.
Anybody else? Mr. Arbaleth? Floating in his little tank.
Yes. Done.
This is what we would have got anyway. Had to have revealed our secrets. Bit of free entertainment. Oh, a war dog. Let's just loot everything before we leave. There we go. Tavern. There's probably nothing in there worth our time. Nah. I think we're done here. Usnatha,
What is my task?
it's been a pleasure.
As you ask.
Veldrin of Chetnasad. They'll certainly remember that name, won't they? Those that are left to tell the tale.
It shall be.
Dear, oh dear, how that went so horribly wrong. Or did it? Horribly right, I'd say. Godan's looted, he's plundered, he's richer than he's ever been, and he's left a trail of drow in his wake. Mother matron dead. A whole house decimated, including a leash or ally. Yeah, I'd say that's
You
not
must gather your party.
not a
before
bad day in the
venturing
old
forth.
office. Right, now then. If he can simply hold his tongue and not anger the dragon, we might be able to get the hell out of here.
On my honor.
I see you there.
You return. You have returned victorious. I sense my beautiful eggs on your person. I shall take them and give you the reward I promised. A crossbow. May it serve you well in the time ahead. Ah, but I also promised a safe escape, did I not? One that will lead you nearer Bodhi and Irenicus. I shall transport us there and see you safely away. Truth be known, you might have gone there yourself, but it would have been all the bloodier. Honour to serve, probably wouldn't say that, but just to add insult to injury for the drow, you know, trying maybe to coax her into dishing out a bit of punishment, perhaps. Not that they're going to need much punishment because half the city's dead, but, you know, for those that are left. No, they will receive what they deserve from the elves they face. I have seen too much of this evil to continue guarding a peace that does not exist. My last act here will be a few selective deaths, perhaps. A lesson for those responsible for my strife, at least. They will know not to cross my path again. But that is for later. I shall help you as I promised, and then see to my own concerns. Of course, she's going to transform herself into a more suitable form. I mean, it would have been cool to arrive wherever we were going to arrive with a dragon in tow. It would have been quite cool, wouldn't it? This is just me dragon buddy. Don't try anything on. And you might want to transform us to a more suitable form. I think Godan's grown quite tired of looking like a drow.
The way to the surface is clear. Good luck to you.
So this door in the Kuatoan complex was the way out. And off she tootles. And I suppose we shall be starting a new chapter, perhaps?
Yes. It shall be.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh no, apparently not. Apparently we are not done. We have more fighting to get out of here. Well, well, what's this? Drow? Drow. Really?
What is my task? To battle and victory!
Reach us and feed the earth!
On my honor.
What's that noise? Oh, tinkly noise.
Oh, I am good.
Somebody hit this thing. Near it is right at the front.
What'll it be?
Mirror.
A skullbreaker!
Yes.
Bark your orders already.
Help me!
Hold still. Curse you.
Jesus, get us out of this mess.
Nature, take the life she gave!
Come on.
Be quick with it.
It's clicking here.
I'll do as you wish.
What is my task?
What do you want, groundling? Me axe be bloody ready.
Yes, Bill.
Here.
Nature, mercy for those life she gave!
On my honor.
There we go.
A solid hit.
Fine.
Yes.
Ultranon!
What is my task?
No mercy for those who oppose us!
A skullbreaker.
Hold still. Curse you.
On my honor. Consider it done. Yes. I will do my best. What is my task?
Okie dokie, so that's those taken care of.
Yes.
They're trying to find a way out. So yes, as somebody has said, all drow armour to be removed. If we go to the surface, we shall it shall disintegrate. Look at that, war elves.
Oh, I am good.
On my honor. Very well.
The Dark Ones shall never conquer us.
Okay, you are not of our enemy's dark design. Get to the surface and report to Elhen immediately. Elhen? What the hell is Elhen?
Yes. What is my task? Done.
Oops. Back, drow! Back to the depths you call home. I will not have creatures such as you amidst the trees of Suldanesselar. Well, yeah, we'll let them carry on. Okay, we need to go this way. Do you mind stopping your fighting, please? We're rather busy. We must really leave.
A
Bark
solid
your
hit.
orders already.
On my honor.
They needed help. I'm a storm.
Yes.
Help me!
That's dangerous.
Oh.
What is my task?
Fall and stay falling.
Oh, these drow were victorious.
Oh, did everyone see that? Boy, I'm
On my
good.
honor.
I await your need.
Ooh, in a bit of sticky positioning here.
Be quick with it. And later I'll split your gut
Die quickly,
Dangerous
fool.
mistake.
Fall and stay falling.
Yes. By my honor, you shall not see another
With
day.
vengeance!
What is my task?
Lil Allure!
With vengeance!
On my honor. As you ask. Yes.
We shall never surrender the hardwoods.
Once again,
What is my task?
imploring us to go to the surface. Speak with Elhen.
On my honor. Consider it done.
And out.
Yes.
Right, I'm assuming that's the
I await
surface.
your word.
So, yeah. We may wish to equip ourselves before it all disintegrates into dust. It's been a pleasure wearing you. But for the time being, we'll just put a couple of bits back on that we had. Anybody else have any drow equipment on? Don't believe so. Let's level you up quickly. We'll leave Hexat for the time being. Right, what armor we're putting on Corgan? I think we were doing this. I think we were. Just put that to my backpack for a second. Full plate for now. Where's that white heart armor? Armor of the heart. That's the one. Right. What's that? Armor class -1, -2. Give him that for now. -1. -11. Right, that'll do for now.
What is my task? It shall be.
As much as you have traveled, these last few feet to the surface have seemed the longest trek by far. Your relief at seeing the light of the sky is palpable, even though you are not really fleeing the black of the Underdark, rather the constant treachery. Unfortunately, even though the setting has changed, your immediate future still looks to be far from peaceful. This area has been the staging ground for many recent battles, and judging from the faces of the beleaguered elven soldiers that now approach, there may be more to come.
Ooh. War is afoot.
We shall never surrender the hardwoods.
Okay, so here is an elven warrior approaching. I speak the common tongue that you might hear and be warned. All that breach the surface will be fought back. Wait, you are no drow. But you travel with one among you. Are you collaborators? Have you betrayed us all to the darkness below? Yeah, Godan's probably not in a happy mood. Expressing his displeasure at being accosted like this. He's probably still getting adjusted to the brightness. You will cooperate if you have a brain in your head. You are in a bad position, having just emerged from the very lair of the enemy. My commander shall decide your worth. You will be taken to him. Do not resist. I will not waste time when the deeds of Rennicus grow more foul each day. Rennicus, eh? Yes, of course, the name rings a bell. Lead on, indeed. We shall remain under guard, apparently, and will be closely watched. Likewise.
The Seldarine watch over us. Victory shall be ours this day.
General Sovalidas. Welcome. Yes, welcome. I'll have you know I do not trust you. I have no reason to trust you. I do not feel that I have to trust you. No doubt the same applies from your perspective. Yeah. Stating it plainly. Obviously they are aware of Irenicus. And we are searching for them. A common enemy, one might say. I see. You mentioned some very interesting names. Names you could not know unless you were enemies of our enemies. Or their friends. I am undecided. Elhan will see to you. He will make sure you are comfortable and that you reveal what you must of yourself. He is experienced and he has knowledge of the enemy. Mind that you obey him, regardless of your intent. If you attack any of my elves here, I will have you killed on the spot. We are Legion, rest assured.
Well, I thank you for coming.
Yeah, let's just get to business here. What do you want? You'll mourn the loss of these pleasantries very soon. I am not here to pamper you. I shall keep this brief, as I have little time to waste. A few questions are all I need, regardless. Okay, we'll cooperate for now. Wants to know what we know about Irenicus. He's got his own little lie detector set up as well. His sages will detect falsehoods. They will pay close attention to your next statement, especially since you are already damned for having a drow travelling with you. Now then, something simple and direct to begin with. You emerged from the home of the drow. Were you fleeing, or are you in league with them? Well, I would hardly call it fleeing. We were walking out victorious. Oh, there is an option for that. I left them bloody and battered. I wouldn't exactly call that fleeing. Truth. Godan smiling. Yeah, truth. Truth. Well, good start. You are currently not an ally of the drow. This tells me nothing of your motives, though. Let us continue. A name, then, that you may know something of. Irenicus. Do you know of him? Seeking his black heart. Yeah, of course I've heard of him. He is why I have come all this way. Leave it open to interpretation. Leave him pondering a little bit longer. Strong truth. Very much strong. The association is clear. So, you admit to knowledge of a fiend and criminal. I will have to push this further. Perhaps you are a window to his plans. Are you in league with him? No. I seek his greasy black heart on a pike, and your questioning is delaying me seeking and achieving that objective. Absolute truth. Yep. No doubt at all. on both answers. Well, that is somewhat reassuring. Your bloodlust certainly illustrates your true feelings about him. This has put me more at ease. Whatever manner of creature you are, we are on the same side, in this instance at least. Right then. Now, no offence, but if you are done, I really have black hearts to pull out of people's chests. You are certainly less of a threat than I first imagined, but do not think you are welcome yet. This area is still a risk, and I will take no chances. Especially since there is still the matter of the vampire and the drow you travel with. I will return to them later, rest assured. For now, I will apprise you of the situation, and you will realise why travel in this area is to be restricted. You might have received a warmer welcome, but Irenicus has triggered the strongest of emotions wherever he has trod. He has stepped beyond all bounds of decency, and our very city is under the weight of his thumb. Sulda Nessalar is simply gone. Near a shot. Gone? How do you lose a city? I find that difficult to believe. It has only been concealed, but we cannot penetrate the magics that have hidden it. We are forced to remain here, pestered by drow, while supplies falter. Oh dear. Seems that they are at a disadvantage. Yes. And what exactly has this got to do with me? You obviously bear no love for Irenicus, making you the enemy of our enemy. Classically speaking, this might make you our friend. And even if you are not, you cannot reach Irenicus without helping us. He is untouchable, save for one possibility. Within the temple was an artifact of great power. The Rin Lanthorn. It's an ancient lantern, etched with the oldest of runes. The lanthorn is attuned to the elven nation, and no magic can bar its return to elven lands. We could simply walk to Sulda Nessalar if we had possession of it. Someone stole the relic when the temple fell to the drow. Obviously, it was a servant of Irenicus, capitalising on the chaos of the battle. We have not been able to determine where the thief went, despite the best efforts of our sages. It makes me think that the lanthorn is no longer in elven territory. Yes. What's it worth to you to find out? Well, on this one rare occasion, Godan's not going to be greedy about it, because it's worth it for us to find that item, because without it we can't reach Irenicus. So even our lust for revenge overwhelms our lust for a few poxy riches on this occasion. But yeah, we think we have a strong idea who might have this lanthorn. Truth. Yes? You're not helping? You may know more than we about the situation after all. I propose we exchange our services. Finally. Yes, but now I have spilled my beans, perhaps you would like to reciprocate. I cannot say more than I have. Perhaps if I had access to the city I would have insight, but as it stands, I am in the same situation you are. The attack came without warning, born in the mind of a human we did not know. This was not in the realm of possibility, and it remains as such. He has dealt with drow, defiled our temple, and violated our city. His name is to be spit and spoken of as rarely as possible. He is all that elves are not. If you know how to find the treacherous servant of this fiend, I suggest that you do it. You seek Irenicus, we seek Irenicus. To help us is to help yourself. Find the lanthorn. Seek outside elven lands. in whatever location you think an important servant of Irenicus would be. Only then will we reach this man. We're not going to admit that we need help to face down Bodhi, because at the moment Godan possibly thinks he doesn't, given the fact that he's full of confidence in his own abilities. But anything that they can provide would be very beneficial. We cannot march on human territory. As great as our problems are, they would only get worse if we appear to be sending agents into the cities of Arm. You have travelled extensively. Return to the groups you have already encountered and ask their aid. I'm sure you will find some among them to help you. They need not know the nature of the emergency, only that a great evil must be routed. The less who know of the shame brought by Irenicus, the better. Yeah, what shame? It's not your concern. His deeds will be apparent when we reach him. Until then, you should begin your task. Right, well, at least give me some holy water and some steaks. Bodhi's a vampire, you know. I have such things. The water is exceptionally potent and will prove effective against those that wrong the temple. The wrath of the Veldrin is in each vial. Ooh, very good. It sounds as though you know the nature of the creature you must face. Your service is now doubly appreciated. Right, very good. Well, I think we've got as much as we're going to get from these people, so to the task at hand. So, yeah, Bodhi, Irenicus, Semon Havarian, Firecrag. That's the list of people that we wish to see dead at our feet when we go back. Just how many of those will we get to? Oh, a final point of contention, apparently. The drow and the vampire. They cannot accompany you. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll go down my life. That's very kind of you to say. I will not betray him, nor your quest. Truth. For once, Godan, happy to hear him piping up. Yes, there is malice in her heart, but it is not directed at us. Are we finished then? There is also the matter of the drow. I was wondering when you would give voice to the looks you have been giving me all eve. Poor Elhan, hating me so. You are an unhealthy risk. I will not allow it. No. You do not determine who accompanies me. This is my party, under my control. She will come with me. Simple as that. Very well. There is one way that I will allow her to partake in our plans. She must first swear loyalty to you and your cause, Godan. Oh, pinky swear? Yes. Jaheira, very happy to chirp up. Declare your loyalty, Viconia. When you eventually betray us, I will hold your statement up as proof of the untrustworthy nature of your kind. Always happy to dig the knife in, isn't she? Pah, such a statement is unnecessary. I am loyal, but if it will help your doubts, I do swear my loyalty to this cause. And she must agree to Aegeus. That is the only way. Ooh. Now Aegeus, of course, is a sacred promise that is, if broken, the person that agrees to this will end up dead. Your distrust is such that you require magical bonds to ensure I commit no treachery. I wonder if the drow are the only elves with darkened hearts. Such talk does not endear me to you. Do you agree or do you not? Very well. Have your spells cast and secure my will to the task. I imagine spitting on you for the indignity will be restricted as well. A pity. Okay. So, a Geas has been cast on Viconia. I wish you well, Godan, in your goals. All Suldanesselar depends upon your success. Very suspicious lot, aren't they?
You look down.
The hell has he just cast on Hexat? And now Rhaenyra's piping up. We look down. Do we? I'm going to say, do we? Feel fine.
I don't believe you.
Your quest isn't getting any easier. Good to see she's talking to him again after the incident in Fairy's joint.
I can tell you a little story if you want.
Something to lift your spirits a bit. Oh, this entire conversation. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, go on then, tell us a story.
Great. I'll have to look over my notes. I'll get back to you in a bit. Tomorrow, maybe.
Notes?
Of course. Don't worry, it's not that long, really.
Fine. I'm sure I'll remain in my miserable sullen state until tomorrow then. Once you've read your notes.
Dragomir's respite. I need it.
So whilst we were having a conflab, you know, with Elhan, you know, Hexat's like smoke billowing off her. I'm burning here, Godan, I'm burning. Shut up, woman. Now tell me something, Elhan. No, really, I'm burning. Put your cloak on, love. The flipping hell. Okay. Please tell me we don't teleport away from this point.
No! They can't get away with this!
They talked her to death! Okay. Well, on that bombshell, I think we'll end the session here. Hexat burnt to death after interrogation. It's a new form of torture. Not quite Chinese water torture. Elven sunlight torture. Right, okay. So in the next session then, as we put away some of our stuff, we shall be exploring the rest of this area, and then I'm assuming right now we are pretty much back on the regular world map. Yeah, here we are, Underdark exit. So we're now free to manoeuvre ourselves out and about. So the first port of call, funnily enough, might actually be the Daenerys Hold, where we will stash away a crap ton of stuff that we don't need. Take out some stuff for Cromwell's, and then we're going to head back to the homelands, to Athkatla, to sell all of our loot and plunder, to re-prepare ourselves. We'll also deck out the characters in all the appropriate equipment, and then we're going to do some shopping, because from memory, once we return to Athkatla, some of the shops like Rybald's Adventurers Mart have refreshed stocks, I believe, so there may be an item or two that Godan might want to purchase. So yeah, lots to do, and of course Bodhi to take down. So yeah, thank you for watching this evening. Bit of an impromptu stream, but yes, I've had a royal good time slaying a load of drow. So until next time, enjoy the rest of your weeks. We'll be back on the weekend with some This Is the Police, and the next session of Baldur's Gate will be Thursday, which will be a regular video session. So, good night. Thanks for watching. I better save it.